Hey y'all, it's your boy Evan and welcome to Beyond Gay. Since it's Tuesday, that means I get my opportunity to talk to y'all. And I have to apologize because I am not wearing orange. And I'm really sorry. I know I'm letting you guys down. But I'm in Texas right now. And I had to fly out here on short notice for emergency reasons. And I had to visit some family. And I completely forgot to pack something orange. So I'm terribly sorry, you guys. I promise I will be on it next week. Like, I swear. But anyway, this week is a very interesting week. We're actually going to be talking about our coming out stories. So definitely, if you haven't watched everybody's videos any other time, definitely watch this week because I am sure at least one of us will have a story that you can relate to. And definitely feel free to go ahead and ask us questions, leave us comments on how you think if you think we handled our situations in a positive manner. And yeah, just let us know. Like, this is definitely a week where you guys should, if you have any questions about anything, just definitely go ahead and ask us. So, for me personally, I came out when I was 14. And actually, the reason was because of my brother. Like, my brother, I knew he had been doing it for like a little while, but like it kept getting bigger and bigger as the months went on. He kept going around asking my friends, "Well, is Evan gay?" And then my friends were like, "Well, I don't know. Maybe you should ask him. Like, I don't know. It's not my place to tell." So they're being great friends. Love them all. And so he asked my mom. He's like, is Evan gay? Cause like cause I never had a girlfriend. I never really showed any interest. I was just like, yeah, okay, that's fantastic. Like I was just like completely don't care. So he asked my mom, and I'm assuming my mom was just like, I don't know. So my mom came home from work, and then I'm chilling in my room, and she's like, "Oh, Evan, I need to talk to you." I'm like, "Oh God, here we go," because usually that means I'm in trouble. Like, when does that not mean you're in trouble? So we finally go down to my mom's room. I'm like, "Okay, Mom, what's up?" And so she's like, "I have to ask you something, and I don't know any better way to ask you, so I'm just gonna come out and say it." So I'm like, "Okay." And so she's like, "Are you gay?" And in my mind, right before she said it, I'm like, if she asks if I'm gay, I'm just gonna tell her. But I honestly did not expect it. Like, when she said it, I was completely thrown off, and I was like, really? Really? So, actually I did say, I was like, "Mom, yeah, I am." And she was like, "I'm your mom, you're my son, this doesn't change anything. I still love you, and like I'm perfectly fine with it." And she's always shown support for it. Like, it's not like just because I came out she had a different point of view. But no, I've always remembered my mom's like, "What does it matter?" Like, she really understands, and I am so thankful. Like, I thank God every day that my mom's like that. So, she's like, "It's fine. I'm just upset that people aren't going to treat you the same way. They're going to do evil, hateful things that don't make any sense just because of something that's not a big deal." And I understood completely. And that really, I honestly think that was the only thing she was upset about, is the way other people would perceive me and the ridicule that would come from it. So, I thank her. Like, she's really like, I can't even explain it. Like, I have the greatest mom. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about it because I don't want to cry. So, yeah. When I came out to my friends, it was really easy, actually. Well, okay, let me change that. First, coming out to my friends was hard, because no matter who you tell, like, no matter what time, it's always really, really hard. You're like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but something you have to do. Like, you can't just live a lie. I mean, that's too much stress. It's way too much stress on somebody. So, but outside of that, like, telling them, with the reactions were all great. They were just like, okay, well, you're my friend. Like, I really don't, I don't care. That doesn't change who you are and how you've acted towards me. So, I'm happy you told me. Like, this doesn't change anything. So, my friends were completely fine with it. I did have a couple interesting reactions because I can really think of, I had like 3 friends who had told me before that they're homophobic. So telling them was a bit awkward. Because I had already told other people and I didn't want to hide it anymore. So I'm talking to them, and then one of them, I was in math class, and then I was like, okay, let's just do this. So I turned around like I was going to ask him a question about something. Then I wrote in his paper, I'm like, I'm gay. And then he looks at the paper. I turn back around, and he's giving me the weirdest look. He's like, what? And it was actually really funny. Like, he's not homophobic anymore. Like, he still says stupid things. Like, if they start hitting on me, Evan, I can't do this. But, he's great. And then another friend of mine who was homophobic actually made him really uncomfortable, because once I told him, we were outside and we were walking around outside of a mall, and there was a 7-Eleven, and I'd eaten all day, and I'm like, I'm really hungry. And then he thought I was hitting on him, and he kind of screamed and ran away. I was like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm at the 7-Eleven, and he was avoiding me the rest of that day, but we're still friends. Like, yeah. So all in all, I've had amazing support, and my heart really goes out to people who haven't had the support that I've had. Because you hear it all the time about kids who come out and they're just completely rejected by their parents, and they're bullied at school, and all this crazy, horrible thing that I can't even comprehend. Because never having to go through it, I'm incredibly thankful. But, I feel those people that did have to go through it, and that have the courage to stand up and be like, you guys may torture me and do all this stuff, but I'm still me. Like, they are the strongest people. Because I don't think I can do that. Like, they're like legit my idols. And my heart really goes out to them, because I know that they just want to fit in like everybody else. And like, for you people listening that might have gone through that, like, thank you. Like, because honestly, I can't thank you enough, because you really are the reason that people come out. If you can stand up and show that you're not afraid, it's mind-blowing. So, yeah, that's a pretty heavy talk. Try to make it as light as possible, but it's something that people don't take lightly, and slowly but surely it will change. Like, there's going to be a time where it's just like, okay, cool. Like, it's just like, no judgment, no hate, no nothing. So, and I can't wait to see that day. So yeah, that's my talk. Make sure to watch the rest throughout the week, and let us know about your stories if you want. Leave us a video or a comment saying anything. And yeah, subscribe if you'd like, if you liked any of the stories or anything. But that's gonna be all for today. I'm like on the verge of crying thinking about some of these things. So, alright y'all, show all your colors, and that way you'll be beyond gay. See y'all.